Okay, so here we are. Today's Monday. Beautiful day. It's around noon, 12:30, something like that. This morning when we got up, it was foggy, kind of chilly. So the weather finally broke, and we got to work on the hull a little bit. Julie and Megan have been sanding on the hull. They kind of had to offset a little bit because the wind was blowing everything at each other. So while they were doing that, I got busy on some barnacles. So I've been working on the prop, and this is what it looks like before, minus the tie-dye kid behind.
Hello.
So that's before. And that is after. I don't know how well it shows. But that's it's a brass propeller, completely encrusted in barnacles. So that's before, and that is after. So when we're done, the entire propeller and the shaft will be nice and pretty and shiny. Hopefully by the end of the day that will be done. The lower portion of the hull below the waterline will be sanded, or at least a good chunk of it, and will be completely filthy.
I'm already black. Hello. This is normal skin.
Yeah, so we've got a good start on it today, but we're gonna get back at it.
Okay, so this is day, I don't know. Their mom and dad are just starting sanding the white part. We're just trying to sand it down to get it a little bit smoother. After this, we're gonna start painting. Woo! There's Dad.
After this, we start fiberglass.
He says after this we start fiberglass, but you can see there that that's where they haven't sanded. Mom's over here. Alright, so we finished the initial sanding and now we are going through and popping blisters. And so Russ is going to go ahead and show us what we're doing.
So basically, we went through and we sanded the boat. We had to get the initial layer off so we could see what we had. Some of these, like this here, we just sanded a little too deep, nothing big. That's just the boat. But this one looks very much the same right there, but if you take a drill and drill into it, it's wet. And what it is just a little bit of fluid that is built up in there, which causes a form of acid, and it's very much like a pimple, so to speak. So basically what we do with this, we identify them, drill them, let them drain out, and then I'll come back through and we take that negative out, you know, auger all that stuff out, go back through, fill it, re-primer it, and then we can paint over that. But that's what we're doing.
So much fun. Alright, so here's one of the blisters that I'm going to start digging out with the handy dandy pocket knife. We'll see how that works, and I'll let you know. And this is what it looks like when I dig out as much as I can with the pocket knife. And then we'll sand out, clean it, and then start filling in. So Russ has got the monkey suit on. And he's grinding out the blisters and making them smooth so we can start filling them in. Alright, so I'm going to work on the bilge a little bit. It's kind of dirty. We got to drain the freshwater tank, so I'm going to scrub this while we're draining it. And you can see it's a little dirty. I'm going to vacuum that section out, and then we'll see what it looks like once I get done scrubbing.
Megan, come here. Come here. Pump that.
Ooh! We got water! Look at that! That's exciting! Look at it! And it just pumps. That's a hand pump water faucet. And Russ just finished hooking it up. And it works quite nicely.
It was only 3 hours of cussing.
Only 3 hours of cussing. But he got it. Look at that. Now we get to clean out
The water tank, because that smells like
water tank.
I won't get into what it smells like.
But this is the first water out of our holding tank. And it smells really good, doesn't it, Megan?
Oh, so good.
Yeah. But look at that. The faucet works. And it shoots out some water. How many pumps to fill the cup?
I don't know. It's like sputtering. So just do it even. 2, 3, 4. Ha ha ha.
Oh, yep, that smells good.
So 10.
10 pumps, and you
10 for a silo cup.
Solo cup. It's not silo.
Yeah, whatever. Redneck cup.
But we got
This is
water,
hefty.
which means that can go somewhere else.
I need to check the lines.
Woohoo! Alright, so we took out the gimbal stove, and this is all the nastiness, the hose that needs to be replaced, and all the more of the icky poo. Well, I guess you would see it behind anybody's stove. And so I'm cleaning that. The stove's up there if you can see it. I'll clean that later. You'll get video of that.
Okay, so we pulled the gimbaled stove out. Julie's been cleaning on it. I'm going to show you a little before and after of what it looked like and what she's got accomplished, which is quite a bit. Before. After. Yum. Yummy.
Alright guys, I got this part all nice and clean. Clean. And then I just got to replace or put something down there, some kind of sticky stuff down there so I can cover up that wood and make it easy to wash later. But it looks a lot better. And now it's time to go do the oven. Up the stairs. Russ has got it set up nice for me so I can clean all around it. But if you look on the sides, yeah, it looks kind of like the hole did. So, more fun to come. Woohoo! Alright, so we were cleaning the stove and we took it all the way down there so I could hose it off. And now, Dad and Megan are going to figure out how to get it all the way back up here. And they got to go up all those steps right there.
I want you to talk. What?
The water's coming out.
Yep, we took it down there so I could get the hose on it because it was pretty gross. And scrubbed. Now he's trying to drain a little bit of water out. And now he's gonna He-Man it up the ladder. I cannot go up a ladder like that. I'm glad one of us can.
I got peed on.
At least it was the oven, not dog. This time. And now I have a nice, shiny
Tired.
oven.
Well, more or less. Still a few spots to clean.
Alright,
Okay.
so much fun.
So this is the first snake we've seen in Florida. Now that snake is probably 18 inches long thereabouts. But it's easily an inch across. You want to see it?
It's rolling over.
Somebody ran over it. Not exactly certain what kind of snake it is. But it looks like something I don't exactly want to play with.